The associations and connotations of retirement are getting prepared to enjoy the last days of your life before you die. I banished that word, and I have to not get angry about it, but just try and adjust people's perceptions of what it means to get older. I'm Louise Soundhaus. I'm a graphic designer, previously a design educator. I'm a writer. I'm a maker of things. If I'm associated with anything in terms of the qualities of my work, it would probably be playful and very colorful. Both my parents were in the realm of commercial art. So my father was an art director and my mother at various stages worked as an illustrator. When I was 15, my mother, who was working in this kind of commercial field, she was actually a printing rep at that time. And she had a client in an ad agency. The time if you were a designer, you probably worked in an ad agency. My job there was to operate the stat machine, which is between photocopying and photography. But the people there were very generous to me. This was the time of big idea advertising in New York. The head of the creative department at this ad agency had come from one of those big idea ad agencies. His name was Dick Griswold. He was an amazing mentor to me. I'm very grateful to him. After I got out of graduate school at CalArts, I applied to and was accepted to the Jan van Eyck, which is in Maastricht in the Netherlands. I had chosen that school to go to because there was a design theorist named Gerard Hadders who I was interested in working with. When I get to the Jan van Eyck, instead of Gerard Hadders, it was Karel Martens, who was really like a printer. His work was so tender, and he was tender. Over the years, appreciated how meaningful it was to have somebody of that sort of level of artistic invention, his use of color, and I realized it permeated me. Recently, I was in Holland for a kind of workshop residency. He had a big show. To see Karel 30 years later and recognizing what an influence he was on me and that he's still so tender. Things that I didn't think I was influenced by in terms of what he was doing just have become fundamental to the way that I work and how my work looks now. I started Louise Soundhaus Design, or LSD, and somebody pointed out to me that my initials, were LSD with the design. I thought, oh my God, that's so perfect. I just have very few of these left. And what these are made from is printer sorts, and printer sort are the little, we might think of them as flowers or little graphics. So this was the first series that I made of the cards. This is how it's printed, is in a sheet. And this is letterpress printed, and I did this here with classic letterpress. So here's the card, and here's the other side of the card. When I met Stephanie Barron from the LA County Museum of Art, she was very brave to take my inexperienced team on to try and see what one might do with exhibitions and the experience of exhibitions. This exhibition that me and my inexperienced team were hired to do, called Maine California Art, Image and Identity, 1900 to 2000, was about the art in California and how it was in conversation with the images of California that had created what the idea of California was in the popular imagination. This was fascinating to me, and I wondered whether this had also happened in graphic design, and that's what undertook 15 years of curiosity and sort of looking for what that might be. It evolved into...
I'm holding Louise Soundhaus's own copy of her book, and look at the action going on up here. Woo! She is really, look at what's going on in here. It's crazy, right? Wait, did you see this? Oh, there's some text. Oh my gosh. My name is Joel Fox, and I make videos for children's television and for brands. I regard Louise as an incredible world-class designer. Probably other people do too. I think several people do. And that she makes work that is fun and approachable and intelligent all at the same time is great inspiration, because so many times it's easy to think, oh, I want to make something important. Oh, it has to be really regular looking. Oh, it has to look like an expensive brand. No, she showed us it could be all kinds of fun things, and that's valuable too.
The way that I work is I'll go into a garden looking at what's striking me. Then I take whatever is striking me, I bring them home. I will take photographs of those in the light box so they're on a white background. I'll bring them into Photoshop, really blow out the backgrounds. When I've got some little magic is going to happen, I will start playing with it in a tool called SpectroLight. Based on the inks that I'll probably be using, I can kind of get an idea of how it will appear. The best creativity happens within parameters. It's when, somebody says, do anything you want, that people get so tripped up.
Louise was on my list to be an invitational artist at Taft for a long time. My name is Cassandra C. Jones. I'm an artist and a curator, and I run the Artist in Residence at Taft Gardens. And an invitational artist is someone who is at a level of their career that they would normally apply, or they're uniquely compatible. And I thought Louise was both. So many people found the garden because they came to see her work, and they've kind of been peppered around the community. It's functioning in this way that I have really hoped would happen, which is that the community sees her as an essential function of society. And artists are just as important as the baker and the banker and the lawyer. There's a success in that. And again, it makes all the colors brighter. It makes us all feel like we're part of something. It makes us feel more alive.
I think there's a kind of comfort level working with other women and women mentorship. Of course, this is all in hindsight, knowing what I know now. The kind of practical things about running a business and how to deal with clients and how to sort of think about the financial picture and thinking about your worth, like what to charge for things. Like, it always amazes me what people will charge for things out of a sense of confidence and sort of entitlement that's still realistic if you present it the right way. Traditionally, women have been sort of undermined in their confidence, and so to be able to ask for what they deserve, that would have been very helpful to have somebody sort of coaching me, mentoring me, encouraging me. If I came back to my younger self, the thing that I would really tell my younger self is that you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be the expert in everything. You can be realistic about what you do know and what you bring to the table, and you can be equally honest about what you don't know, but your willingness to kind of figure it out.